welcome back to another fabulous episode, the second segment of the Fab Life. And for those of you who have just joined in, I am here with Kevon Tyree.
That's correct. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for having me on the show, sir.
And thank you very much for gracing our show.
All right, I am checking out your lovely duds, my friend.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Merci. Yes, I see you are just, fashion forward.
Oh, thank you. We try our best.
I know you do, baby. I try to keep it cozy, but
my favorite designer back in the 80s was Mugler.
Mugler.
He's not designing anymore, but his company still exists. You've heard of the perfume Angel, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you notice how weird the ads are? I mean, it's very out there, like Alien and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So he was big back in the 80s, super big shoulder pads, small cinched, vampy.
Yes.
Vampy all the way around. No flowers, no ruffles, no nothing. It was just razor sharp suits for men and women.
Right.
So he was my favorite. Where the hell am I going with this? It's like,
stay on lane.
Okay, now I remember. Mugler, since his company still exists but he doesn't design anymore, he was the creative director for Zumanity.
Very
so
cool.
If you've seen Zumanity, some of the stuff I know that they're barely dressed. Some
one of the reasons I like that show.
So the few pieces that they're wearing was designed by Mugler.
Okay.
But the entire art direction was all Thierry Mugler.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I've dabbled, as we all do, but I've kind of went towards something that was a little more classic.
Yes.
But something that you could be modern no matter what era that you're
Yes.
in. I've always been gravitated to that. And as I started building my style as an artist, I found that I wanted to kind of expand on that.
Mm-hmm.
So my mother and she started making these vests for me.
Nice.
So she's my tailor and my...
she tailored that vest for you?
Yes,
That's
she
really
does. So
nice.
she'll
I love
find
it.
outfits and she'll create outfits for me.
Yeah.
So my thing became vests. So what I do is she'll find like things like this or create them or tailor them, and now she does that exclusively for me for all the shows. So every show that I do, I have a certain vest that is set for said show, and I can wear them. Obviously, some are exclusively for shows, some are for both, some are for when I want to go out, like situations like this, things like that. Yeah, you know what I mean. So I always like to do that, and she does me very well, and of course she does it for everyone.
Yes.
They want it. So I got to give a shout out to my mother. Inja Oni's her name. Thank you, Mom, for the vest. Obviously, I need more. Thank you. I hope you're having fun out there in Arizona.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you.
So give a shout out to moms real quick. But I've never been one for the fashion forward type thing. I've always and I met a lady that we talked about this. Because I always felt it was so, and I love fashion. I've had like years subscription, Harper's Bazaar, studied it, thought it was always very cool. Yeah. But I always found it interesting when they always went sometimes over the limit.
Yes.
And I really didn't agree with that. And her take on it at the time was, for those who don't go over the limit, you'll never find the middle ground, which eventually what goes into the Targets and the fashion show malls and things like that.
This is exactly why I loved Mugler.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the 80s, because his suits were very simple. They were very simple, but the silhouette was powerful.
Okay.
It was all about the silhouette. Today, I see the fashion designers are focusing on the details.
Yes.
But you could put a woman in a Mugler and light up the background, and she just, and you will see this silhouette.
Right.
And that's a Mugler outfit.
Okay.
Yeah. You just see the shadow.
Now
And
here's a question about that. With the Mugler, when they give the shape, is it the shape of the Mugler itself, or does the Mugler complement the shape of the woman, whatever shape that may be?
It's both. It's both, but it's super exaggerated. Like he has this technique of cutting that the waistline of the woman becomes, even more cinched, and the shoulders exaggerated, but not like football shoulder pads.
Right.
More like really sharp, pointy.
Yeah.
Going up like that.
You say all this, you know what I think of? I think of those old 80s Grace Jones videos. Remember those?
Yes.
Right.
80s, and the mother of Beyonce tracked him down in Paris, and he was the creative director for Sasha Fierce.
Is that right?
Yes. Do you remember the motorcycle?
Of course.
Bustier that, I know it's funny, Beyonce wore a motorcycle on her chest. That was a Mugler.
Okay. Right, because I know she exclusively has her designs and stuff through her mother, but I never thought she had other people to help create her style, which makes sense.
Yes.
But you just don't think of it offhand.
Yes.
Right, so that's very intriguing.
Yeah, and that gold, the Joan of Arc outfit that she wore, like every single piece was metallic. Mm-hmm. She was in tears when she wore that because she couldn't move and walk.
Oh, God.
And then she was like, I wish that Sasha Fierce would be this fierce.
Right.
Like behind the stage.
Good
she
Lord.
Was in tears.
Oh, that's
But
tough.
anyhow, like going back to you, I really love your style. When I see your images on Facebook and on the stage, very dapper, very debonair. And I like that.
Yeah, I'm like I said earlier, I just like a very classic look.
Yeah.
I've never been one to really be really out there.
Classic, but not boring.
No, definitely not boring.
Classic, but it's exciting and it's a bit edgy. So that's what I like.
Oh, I've never looked at it that way. So I never thought of it in the edgy aspect. But I guess so, because my mother is, as an artist, she likes to push the envelope and try to do different things. And
well, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And I'm just kidding.
That's very true. Very, see? Mm-hmm. And you look right at that guy over there. You're just like, hello, baby.
I know.
See? This type of stuff. See? 'Cause the love is in the air.
Yes, I know. JC is beholding JC too behind the camera.
There you go, see?
Say something, do one of your little voices.
Mirror.
It's like a mirror.
It's like a mirror.
JC1 and JC2 is like a mirror image of ourselves. You just have more hair.
Just have more hair.
More clothes.
See, he's showcasing his sexy from behind the camera.
Next time I'll wear less clothes. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
You know what? That's the case. You could be on my Naked Talk TV and my Naked Talk time.
But before that, I have to hit the gym for 3 months.
Hey man, why do you think I do it after a workout? So keep that in mind.
See, you're good. See, because I see that you go to the gym very dedicated.
Well, what I do, the way I perform, I'm a high energy entertainer. I do dancing and singing. Sometimes I do that both. So to be able to do that, you have to be at your optimum health as much as possible.
Absolutely.
So since it's my full-time job, I take it very seriously. So I definitely stretch, calisthenics, run 3 times a week, do my exercises vocally before and after a show, because what you give is what they'll see you as. And you may be sick, maybe whatever else, but you want to give whatever you have 100% of it as much as possible to try to give them an experience.
Because it's your passion and you love it.
Of course, but I mean, it's also a business. Yeah. So even though I want to give my full for myself, I still want to make sure that wherever I go to, rather a showroom, lounge, whatever, that they're getting their money's worth. Yeah. Even if they just went there for free. Yeah. They're still going to be there, reason for them to hang out and chill and have some drinks and go dance or make a good experience for these people. We're helping them give those snapshots of their lives when they talk about, I had a good time with my friend here, or we went out of town here, or we wanted to make a birthday situation or anniversary situation, or whatever the case is. We are those people that help shepherd those experiences for them. So we can't be cavalier about that. We have to take that very seriously, take their fun, take their time very seriously, take their leisure very seriously. And so that's why I take what I do very seriously, because at the end of the day, as you said, I love this. I love all of that.
Words of R&B wisdom from Kevon.
So it's great.
Oh my God! I'm being flashed the ticking time bomb.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
But I'm not gonna feel rushed.
You should not feel rushed. You better take it sweet and easy, baby.
Oh, yes.
Take it
yes.
sweet and easy.
Nice and slow.
There you go, and then the rough will come when the show's over.
Oh.
The rough will come when the show's over. Right, you're like, that's not good. That's not good for streaming. That's not good for streaming.
It's not good.
This version of streaming, ladies and gentlemen. Right. You may have to pay premium for that, but we digress. Right.
This guy. So you're also a comedian. You should be in my comedy show, CC and Gisi.
See, you going? I'm gonna treat them like I treat real dancers. I do what I do until the real people show up, and then I sit my butt down.
You gotta. I'm a headhunter for my co-host comedians, my future co-host comedians.
Okay.
Looking at people who are funny, who are
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you were to do that, I would of course be honored and be more than happy to do it.
Awesome.
Right.
Yes.
See, the boss lady here, she just wants to work me.
The directoire, I've got to put her in a Mugler outfit so people will see her silhouette.
She already know the outfit I want her in, but I won't say that because that's once again not good for streaming purposes. All right. Well, I won't even say what purposes that's for, just to be decent, because she is in charge of this.
We'll keep it PG. We'll keep it PG.
The best you get out of me is PG-13. I may not go any lower than that. I'm at PG-13 at best.
I'm trying to keep it a little bit, Disney, but like.
Yes,
the badass side of Disney.
I'm basically like if Robert. This is my Robert Downey Jr. doing Disney, which is scary in itself.
Oh my gosh! Don't you just love that? Yeah.
Oh God, because
Did you love the Avengers?
Oh, I am a comic book freak, sci-fi person. Watch all DC, watch all Marvel.
Oh my goodness!
All of that stuff. Star Wars, Star Trek. Big fan of all of that stuff.
We are going to talk about that in the third segment. So now we're going to pause for a commercial break.
All right.